So we've got kakanin, which is an assortment of rice-based desserts from the Philippines. And it's generally gluten-free for those of you who are interested. And then we've got palitaw, which is a type of kakanin, which is kind of like mochi, but it takes like 1 minute to cook. So luckily, it seems like there's still a bunch of rice and glutinous rice flours that are in the store shelves. So if you guys want to learn more of these Filipino rice-based desserts, I have a little recipe guide that's at my website, and the link is in the description. Go ahead and check it out if you're interested. Okay, so let's get started with making palitaw. It's actually really easy to make. It's the very first kakanin I learned to make at home. So in a bowl, put in 1 cup of glutinous rice flour, not rice flour, okay? Glutinous rice flour. So although it says glutinous in the name, there's actually 0 gluten in here. So for those of you out there who need gluten-free recipes, glutinous rice flour is safe to use. Add 1/4 cup of either packed brown sugar or 1/4 cup of normal sugar. So typically people dip the palitaw in the sugar. I'm including it straight into the dough. It's up to you depending on what you want to do. Add a tiny pinch of salt and then grab another bowl to mix the liquid ingredients. Basically, I'm going to add 1/2 cup of coconut milk in here and then 1/8 teaspoon of ube extract to add ube flavoring and color to the palitaw. So usually we just use water, no coconut milk, and no extracts when making palitaw, but I thought it'd be more flavorful to add coconut milk, and I thought it'd be fun to add any extract you want. So you can even add pandan extract, almond extract, vanilla extract, whatever floats your boat. You'll understand what I mean with the floating thing later. I'll tell you later. Okay, now whisk your dry ingredients together until combined, and then pour in the coconut milk mixture. I'm going to use a fork to combine the two at first so I don't stain my hands, and then once it comes together, I'll use my hands to pick up the rest of the flour. Okay, now we're going to shape it. Grab about a 2 tablespoon chunk of this mix, roll it into a ball, and flatten it with your hands. So you can make this any size you'd like, and you can even keep it in that ball shape, which is actually how you make bilo-bilo, which is these sticky rice balls that we cook in coconut milk. Now bring a saucepan or a pot of water to a boil, and then all you're gonna do is drop the palitaw in the water. Okay, so that floating thing I was referring to earlier, palitaw means float or rise in Tagalog. And so when this dough floats to the top of the water, that means it's cooked. And it only takes like 1 minute. It's so fast. So like I said earlier, once the dough floats, scoop it out using a slotted spoon or a spider tool like I have here, and put it in a separate plate. So last thing we're gonna do, in a separate bowl, combine 2 tablespoons of sesame seeds. I put a little too much in this video, but that's okay. And then 1/2 cup of freshly grated coconut, or use dry coconut flakes. So I love using the freshly grated coconut. It's just so much more flavorful and fresh, and you can usually get it in the frozen sections in Asian supermarkets. But if you just have dry coconut flakes, that's fine. Use what you've got. So if you chose to omit the sugar from your dough earlier, you can go ahead and put it in this mixture and then dip your palitaw in it instead. Coat your palitaw in this mixture on both sides. And that's it! In a good day, I can make a batch of palitaw in 10 minutes or less because it is this simple to make. And if you want, you can double or triple this recipe if you're feeding more people. Okay, so that's it for the palitaw recipe. You are done, but I also wanted to ask you guys a question. I was thinking of putting some online course together or cooking class or something. I'm not entirely sure, but let me know what you guys want. Tell me in the comments below because I want your feedback. I want this to be something that you guys would want to participate in. So let me know. And as always, thank you guys so much for stopping by. Thank you for supporting this channel. Go ahead and make sure you click that subscribe button so that you can stay updated with new videos, and I'll catch you next week. Bye!